Hey everyone, this is your girl SolieSims and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, thank you for joining us today. So we're building this house for our cat lover sim whose cast video I did and posted last week. So I'm gonna link it in the top so you can take a look at it. And for those of you who are following me, I'm doing the 100-day creativity challenge. You don't have to do it in order of the 100 days. You can mix and match and do it however you want. You can choose to do just the sim if you want, or choose to do just the build if you want. I've chosen to do both the sim and the build. So we rolled for a sim lover. So we're building this house for Mcevea Petty and her 3 cats, Juniper, Coco, no, not Coco, Juniper, Cookie, and Lulu. They're so adorable. So we're building this little house for her, and we're building it in Brightchester. So Mcevea Petty is a high school teacher, and she lives here, she lives on her own. She has a close-knit family. Of course, I said all of these in the cast video, but there's nothing wrong with me just going on and just expounding on it. So she is it's a family of 4 children, and she is just the one before the last, and she has a really close relationship with her brother who works in the military over in Strangerville. He's very far away. They don't get to see each other very often, but they do spend a lot of time not FaceTiming and calls, etc. Whenever whenever he's able to, they keep in touch. So she has a good relationship overall with her family and everything. So when she went to school there, she went to school, university, and she fell in love with the town and the neighborhood, rather I should say. She completely fell in love with it, and she when she left and she was renting out this space. And when the owners, or the original owners, passed away, the family didn't want anything really to do with the space. So Mcevea was able to get it for a steal of a deal. And she's furnished it up to her specifications, etc. She did do a little bit of a renovation in regards to the interior. The house was very, very cramped before. And the interior was it's still a little bit cramped even now, guys. So even though it's a 2-story building, it is more of a loft style, and she did it that way because she felt that the stairs was taking up too much space inside. And she needed, she wanted a space where it was easy for her to move around and just feel herself. So she did downstairs. Basically, when you enter is the kitchen, the living room, dining area, and then through is to the kitchen, and then you climb up the stairs and it's the loft. And it works for her. It creates more of an open space for her kittens, her cats as well. And the yard, she loved the yard. She ripped out some of the fencing that was there to put in hedges, because she felt that she likes nature. She likes to be outside, etc., doing her little barbecue every once in a while. She's very close to her family, like I said, so occasionally her sisters would come to visit, and they would host the barbecues outdoors, etc. She doesn't really have space, honestly, for like sleepovers, or it is a loft, but she does have a double bed, so she can have people sleep over, like with her family, etc., sleep over in her bed, or they'll have to crash on the couch or something. We can say, like, maybe it opens out just a little bit or whatever. So anyway, but she is in love, absolutely in love with having her cats. Sorry about the dogs in the background, guys. There's literally nothing I can do about it. It's just, I don't know. So and she doesn't have a car because everything is pretty close, and she just doesn't feel that she needs to have one. And there's a good bus system as well, so she just has a bicycle that she rides around in occasionally, just to make her rounds, etc. Moving on to the inside, I did a mix of, on the flooring, I did a mix of stone and wood upstairs. So I'm thinking that most of the interior, like the floor maybe, is just stone that was there from the original build of the house, and in putting up the partitions, etc., and just choosing the nice colors that she wanted, she was able to make this space work for her. And initially, again, I put in this very long table, but I felt like it was taking up too much space. Like it didn't allow for me to have enough space for me to put in anything else. And I mean, it's a small house, it's already very cramped coming in to have that very long table there. So I eventually changed the table around, and I liked the color tones that I used, kind of picking up off of the stone floor, which Mcevea is appreciative of. She absolutely loves the stone floors that she has, etc. And I could have given her maybe a smaller table, being it's just her. But remember, guys, that she does occasionally have people over for dinner, etc., and just for entertainment as well. So this girl, she absolutely adores her cats. Her cats are her world, and she's constantly going out to help at the veterinary office, and the cats are her babies. That's basically, she takes care of them like they're her babies. And she always wants to bring home another one, but realistically she cannot manage. Yes, it is just her. She does have a relationship, etc., but it's very kind of in the early stages and everything. So it's not like she has a steady partner or anybody to complain too much about the cats, etc. But she's always thinking about bringing in more cats. And Lulu was actually a stray that she found in the park, and she adopted Juniper and Cookie. It's very hard for her to not want to take something, to not want to see those cats and take them home. She often goes to Brindleton B, which isn't too far away, because there is a perfect pet park there that she brings her cats to. And yeah, they hang out there, and they just she has fun with them there, and she feeds all the birds and the other cats, and just like it's like little mini play dates basically. So of course, as you can see, I was trying to rearrange. Initially I wanted like a sectional sofa, but I didn't find any that gave the homey feel that I was going for. So I ended up using these sofas instead, and I'm using a lot of CC as well, guys, because I just feel that everything is big in the Sims in regards to like the center table, the sofas, the everything is the side tables. So I incorporated some CC pieces from, oh my gosh, so many different people. I think I have from Peacemaker and Harry and Felix. I don't know, I mix up a lot of them, so I can't tell you off the top of my head exactly who all that I have in there. But I do have quite a few pieces from different creators that I felt helped to bring the space and make it into what it is. So in the corner here we have that space inside for the cats to play, but then she also did another one outside as well, so that they can go outside and hang out and play as well. Yeah, so that's basically their space. In the kitchen, which we will get to eventually, and you will see, I put in 3 separate feeding trays for them. They each have their own, and she has this automatic cat litter thing. I think she just splurges, like anything that has to do with buying stuff for her cats, any little new gadget, any toys, etc. She will definitely go out there and get it for them. So the cat litter of course helps her a lot in regards that it's automatic cleaner. I did want to put in that little robot, the vacuum, but then I completely forgot. But I thought about it whilst I was building, but as you can see, I completely forgot to put it in. And she doesn't do too much of cooking for herself. I imagine she orders out a lot, but everything is properly stacked up and waiting for her fur babies, who she absolutely adores. I did add some shelving, I think, above the feeding bowls, just for where she stores her her dinnerware, etc. And excuse me, as you can see, there's lots of spacing cabinets. Oh my gosh, I'm stumbling so bad over this. There's lots of cabinet spacing, and that is where she normally keeps her cat food, etc. Blah 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 blah. I did use that cupcake maker, which is the piping bag that you see. This is from Ravishing, which it takes over the cupcake machine, which was big and clunky anyway. So she does make, she does do a little bit of baking where she splurges on doing sweet treats for herself, basically. But I think too that despite the fact of that she is a bit of a health nut. Her weakness being that of cupcakes. She just absolutely adores cupcakes, and she knows how to make it. So she does. So that's why I added it in there. So upstairs now, I added the bed. I did an office space for her and a lounge area, and then I added the bed as well for the beds upstairs for the cats. I know the cats realistically will not be able to come up here, but the cats, I think they don't need to have the bed for them to sleep, do they? I don't know. I think they can pretty much lay down anywhere and fall asleep. It doesn't have to be. I'm hoping. Oh my gosh, I'm hoping that's the case, because if not, then wow. Yeah, they're stuck. So as I guess I will say that I don't normally play with pets, but I did have an LP where I played with pets. That's in my family dynamics, and it was just a cat. Anyway, I can't remember if she needed a bed for her to sleep in. I went neutral colors upstairs in the bedroom. I went very neutral, and I can't remember if I added a mirror in her upstairs. I think I may have done it in the bathroom, but not in her room itself, because I wanted to use that space for me to do a sleeping area for the cats, etc. And yeah, I think that's what I did, and I ended up just adding a little bench here. I don't know why. That's like for more reading, etc. More reading space, I guess. So yeah, so basically that's it. I just rearranged that, and upstairs here is where she does her the testing of papers, and what else, the teachers do the prep work for the course, the studies, or whatever it is. So yeah, she does it upstairs here, and it's a little zen place, it's a little relaxation place, and she's happy with it. And she does like to read, as you can see with all the books. So she does have this day bed in her room where she can relax and just unwind, and also it doubles as well for when she has guests over, like her sisters, etc., that they can sleep on, if it's 3 of them or 4 of them, however, if the brother is there as well. So one person can sleep on the day bed, and then there's enough space on the bed for at least 2 persons, and one takes it on the chair downstairs. So yeah, so this is it. And then the bathroom, and it's just a generic bathroom. I don't normally record when I do the bathroom on camera anymore, because it's normally just like a regular bathroom. There's nothing too much to see. I couldn't decide what layout I wanted for the bathroom, but I didn't want it to take up the space too much in regards to all the big mirrors, windows, So I played around a lot with the design of the bathroom, trying to figure out what I wanted and how I wanted it to be best suited. And I think in the end, this was the best arrangement for me, that I felt that worked, the best. And yeah, so that's what I did. So she does have her little towel hanger here and everything else, and I think I may have put in a rug, a little rug here. I can't remember if I did, just in front of the bathroom, so when you get out of it, you don't wet up all the floor and slip and fall. Yeah, but I think that's it. I'm not even sure. Did I do that? I think I did. Yes, there we go. There, I did it. And then just outside is just a little space where she does her outdoor entertaining, or just hanging out with her cats, because she does that a lot. They're her best friends. So yes. So basically, that is it. I did put out a barbecue grill and a small table, and then more outdoor playing area for the cats, and I think it works well. I think it suits the vibe that I was going for in regards to have her being a cat lady. And And yeah, that is it. So I do hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it plays into the theme that I was going for the cat ladies. We're approaching the screenshots right now, and you're going to get a better view of you know, just everything that happened, what it looks like as a still. And I hope you enjoy this one. See you again, guys. Bye.